Sam for Sam's Detailing, and today we're going to find out why on earth are people still using one of these leather chamois. Why is this still such a thing? So let's find out. I've never used one in my life. In fact, I've used it once before, and that was for an April Fool's video I did for Sam's Detailing back in 2018, I think. And I was using it wrong. I tried using it dry. And looking at the instructions, you're supposed to wet these before using it. To dry surfaces without streaking, but first thoroughly rinse in warm water, which I didn't do. So today we're going to properly try one of these out and see if they're any good. So I'm going to wet the bonnet on the Tesla. We get that all ready. I'll be right back. Right, so I've got a bucket filling up with warm water. I've got the chamois. Firstly, I just want to say, if you're using one of these products and you're super happy, then that is fine. That is not a problem. This is purely a test for me to try one of these out because I've never used one before. So let me get that bucket. Right. Okay, so I've got a bucket of water. Let's take the chamois. I take it you wet the chamois? This seems so counterintuitive, it's unreal. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Well, do I let it soak in? What? Oh, it stinks. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to let it soak in the water for like a minute or so. Oh, it's like a... Oh, it feels so weird. Is it slimy? Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Let's get the panel wet. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Right. Okay, let's properly wring it out. The friction! Okay, hang on, this is not a real product. Someone is genuinely taking the piss out of me. What? It's not even drying. Okay, hang on, I'm doing something wrong here. Let me double check the instructions. But honestly, let me show you what I'm used to. You take your microfiber drying towel on the bonnet, and you have a bone dry surface. You take the chamois, not at least it really... I don't think that's the best technique. Let me try doing it another way. That doesn't work either. How the hell do you use a chamois? I should have done more research before making the video, to be honest. I mean, it's taken some water, but it's all, let's get realistic, it's all still there. Jeez, what a waste of a product. Okay, so I think I've figured out the technique to using this chamois. You have to wring the hell out of it. I don't think it can hold much water at all. You gotta properly wring this out. So once you wring it out, you just have to keep going back and... Like, it's a lot of work, this going back and forth, because there's so much friction between this leather and the paintwork. You're going to be destroying your paint. But it does start to soak up if you keep going back and forth. Yeah. Like, it's almost like it hits a limit on the absorption, and then that's it. Okay, I think that's as good as it's going to get. So if you like really wring it out each time, and then just keep going back and forth, it does eventually pick up the water. But as I said, you're going to destroy the paintwork, surely. Like with the microfiber, one swipe, one gentle swipe. And that's it, you're done. Who's using a chamois? Okay, so that video ended up turning into me first trying how to learn how to use a chamois on the fly, and then I kind of figured out how it works. Really, I think my biggest issue with the chamois is that friction. You have to, not only is it really like tough on the paintwork, but you have to keep going back and forth to get it to like soak up the water, and even still it kept hitting a limit on how much water it could actually soak up. So like, I'm so glad I never had to use a chamois. Honestly, if you have a chamois, seriously consider upgrading to a microfiber. But like, I'll tell you what's annoying is that chamois costs 12 quid. That's not even like, it's for £12, it represents such poor value. The product is rubbish. But obviously this is my opinion. If you're using a chamois and you love it, that's like totally fine. I just think with technology, stuff has gotten better, and I really do believe that product does not really represent good value for money, nor does it represent like a good product. It's not easy to use, and it doesn't really do that good of a job. But other than that, leave a comment. If you use the chamois, tell me your thoughts. What do you think about them? But don't forget to like and subscribe. Definitely leave a comment. I really want to know if you've used the chamois before, because I really think I was doing something wrong. But until then, stay safe and be well.